Okay, good morning. Getting ready to go out to the walkthrough. Hope they have really good practices this week. Obviously, they're a very talented team, maybe best in the league. Um, both sides of the ball, does a great job on special teams.
Recording in progress.
Well coached, and so we need to be on our P's and Q's this week. Questions?
Chris, followed by Chad.
Yeah, hey, Coach, it's going to be pretty cold there, single digits, maybe as low as 0 on Sunday. I mean, you guys live in a cold weather climate, but obviously play indoors. What are some of the ways you'll be navigating the team for that cold weather on Sunday night?
Well, we'll try to get acclimated best we can. We'll go out tomorrow and probably Friday. We'll open the doors indoors today, and so it should be nice and chilly in there today.
Mike, if Sean Mannion is still testing positive for COVID or still showing symptoms, would Kellen Mond or Kyle Sloter be your number 2 quarterback?
Well, I haven't seen Sloter practice yet, so I would assume Mond.
Andrew, followed by Dave.
Hey, Mike, I just want to ask you about A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones and that tandem they've got over there. How much more difficult is it to try and slow that running game down, especially in the conditions you might be playing in on Sunday?
Yeah, they're both really good backs. They do a good job with their blocking schemes. A lot of rockets and wide flash plays. And then you obviously got the problems with Devontae Adams and Lazard and obviously Rodgers. So, we're going to have to mix up some things, but, they're both really good backs. They both run really hard. They both catch the ball well out of the backfield. They're good players. It's a really good 1-2 punch, and I think it's really good for them in, cold weather situations.
Mike, I know playing the Packers obviously brings a lot of stress for the defensive standpoint, especially. But the games have been pretty even. You've had a fair amount of success against them the last few years. What's sort of your sense of confidence in the coaches and players in being able to match up against this team, and which happens to be your biggest rival?
Well, we played them once. This year and had success against them. It's a team that we know pretty well. They know us. Obviously they've got a terrific quarterback and some outstanding players. They do a really good job on defense as far as rushing with their front guys and mixing up their disguises in the back end. Really good corners. I have confidence we're going to go out and play well.
Andrew, followed by Chad.
Hey, how's Andre Patterson doing? We were scheduled to talk to him, I think, until today, and it seemed like that got taken out. Is he still not cleared to come back yet?
No, he's feeling better today. I talked to him this morning. He's feeling better today. I'm hopeful that he's back tomorrow.
All right, Chad had the same question, so go to Matt, followed by Craig.
Hey, Mike, I know you weren't a huge video game guy, but with John Madden passing away, did you get to know him at all through the years? And I guess what went through your mind when he passed away yesterday?
Yeah, I did. You're right. I don't know the video game at all, but I do know that I was on the John Madden. I've been on the John Madden subcommittee now for 6 years or something, and so he's always been on the calls with us. There's many things that he tried to improve in the NFL with officiating, different types of rules. Was always very positive. Was very disappointed to hear that he passed away, losing a legend like that of the NFL. But I was fortunate enough to at least have some conversations with him over the years.
Hey, Coach, just curious as to how you pinpoint how much to mix up your coverages, and if Rodgers is one that you got to keep hitting the mix button on more so than any other quarterback, or how you get a bearing for it as the game progresses.
Well, a little bit of is what they're doing throughout the course of the game. You know, you always go in with a game plan. Obviously, with Rodgers, he's extremely hard to fool. He sees things so well. They talk about all these RPOs, and basically, he was the first one to ever do it. You have a run called, and you'll see something, and he'll throw the ball out there to Devontae or Lazard or one of those guys in the flat or something like that. But we go into it with a game plan of what we want to try to accomplish, and then as the game goes, they make changes, we make changes, we try to cat and mouse it the best we can.
Dave, followed by Chris.
Hey, Mike, with Cole and Udo out, what is the plan at right guard at this point?
Well, I think there's an opportunity we get Udo back fairly quick, so we'll see.
And Coach, I know you talked about the Packers running back duo, but wanted to ask you specifically about Aaron Jones since he hasn't played for them in the last 2 games against you guys. What do you like about his game, and what kind of difference does it make for them having him back against you guys?
Well, he's a very explosive, tough runner, very competitive, catches the ball well, goes out to the outside, catches the ball, comes out of the backfield, catches the ball. Great feet. Has great vision, seems to always go forward, can get to the perimeter with some of the outside plays, but is also a tough inside runner.
I'll open it up to anyone. Time for 2 more.
And Mike, you had mentioned you always get the text in the morning whether or not you're all clear on the COVID front. Did you get that text this morning, or did you have any more additions to the list?
We did have one today, Patrick Jones.